Hello. All right, I have no idea where my light is, and I really wanted to use my light. But hi, Merry Christmas. I hope everybody had a wonderful day yesterday. I have to get some stuff done, but I wanted to do my makeup with you for two reasons. It's been a hot minute. We haven't chatted, and everything is 15% off today. So I'm like, let me show you some of my faves that I've been using. That way, if you were interested, you could grab it. So this is the highlighter stick. I believe this is rose gold. Let me just double check. This one is bright gold. So this is the highlighter stick. It could be used under makeup, on top of makeup. It could be like a brow highlight. So I just kind of like put it all over. You can use your fingers to blend it in. I like using my all over complexion brush. It's just really nice, and I blend it all in. So this is kind of like my base. So you guys know I love a glowy base. I have raved about this one, and I've used the Dibbs Beauty one, but I just want to do like a quick, light face. And the reason why I like this stick is because alone it's really pretty. It gives like a nice little glow, but it's not super heavy. Okay, that thing needs to stop spazzing out behind me. Okay, also, I got a new contour stick. This is the color Rich Deep. It's the chubby contour stick. I have the skinny one, but I think I really love this one more. And it's actually even just a pinch creamier. And the other one's super creamy too. And even though it's chubby, I'm still able to do, you know, my nose without it being crazy. A little pro tip, put your contour there to make your lips look juicy. All right. We got that, and then we're gonna use my favorite. As you can see, I had to order a new one because it's literally running out. So this would be like a little bit of my foundation color. It's the shade, which one is that? Hold on. Warm Sand, and I love it. Really pretty. Somebody asked me how I feel about like the cream, comparing it to when I used to use Saint. This is, to me, more pigmented, and it feels more, I don't know, it just feels like more like I have makeup on, where I used to feel like with Saint was good, but I also felt like it didn't give coverage. So I never felt like I had coverage with it. So that would be the main difference if you're comparing creams. Let me just get and I don't know, I just think it blends nicer. It's just the jam. So I'm going to go with the pink color corrected because your girl's Any other parents out there just exhausted from creating Christmas magic, but also your heart is so full from the magic you created? So that is where I'm at. Okay, so I did a little bit of the pink, and then I'll show you after I blend the pink out, I'll do a tiny bit of the actual like concealer color. So I like to blend out my darks first. Sometimes I just honestly mush it all, but I like to start with my dark, going up into the hairline, not down. And then it's kind of like a press, like, see how I'm like pressing it into my skin? So you're pressing and blending, not swiping. When it comes to cream, it's not like a liquid where you typically, you know, do one of those actions. It's definitely more of a press and blend. And so I like to do the dark first. Oh my gosh, that's like my little tripod holder that's on the mirror. It's battery up, like you can recharge it, and I think it's dying because every time I do a video lately, it just keeps doing that noise. So that's what that noise is. So then after I do the contour, you can just use your finger for that. Then I will do the other colors, which are the lighter colors. I'm gonna go in with, back to this brush that I love. It's the all over complexion from IT Cosmetics. I like it because it like buffs it into my skin. Doesn't take away the product, but it also just like blends it really nicely. I didn't even do my eyebrows yet. A little out of whack here. Okay, so after I blend that, sometimes I blend my nose with this, the smaller side. I'm gonna take my Beauty Blender to finish the under eye area. I like to use the Beauty Blender because I feel like it picks up excess product so that it's not like super heavy. if you do not do like a good skin prep, like it's really important to have your skin be super hydrated. That way, also your makeup has a better palette to go on. I really don't know where my light is. I gotta think about it for a second. Because I feel like this lighting is crap and you can't really get a good idea of what the makeup looks like. But I don't remember where it is. It's probably downstairs. Okay, so this is the brow wax from Celeste. This is my first time trying it. Well, not my first time trying it, but like my first time getting the product a few days ago. My first experience with it. And so far I like it. You guys know that I have raved about the NYX brow wax, but I really love this. And it comes with this little bent spoolie. I have been doing the wax first and letting it dry and then doing the rest of my makeup. So this is a little bit backwards, my steps today, but that's okay. And then I take the dry spoolie on the end of the eyebrow brush and I blend. And sometimes I will take my finger and like press onto the eyebrow, kind of set it how I want, make sure they're good. And then this is the eyebrow pencil in the shade Brunette, I believe 104. Yes, 104. And again, I'm using like pretty much only Celeste for this to show you how you can just get a full face with EU standard makeup, and it's really pretty. Okay, so I'm sorry that like literally doing this backwards. Okay, so it's just small little hair like strokes on the brow, and then I always do that and then brush. Make sure that like my hair is the direction I want it to go. I had my brows microbladed forever ago. They're due for some like zhuzhing, but I think I've shared this before. I really don't want it anymore. Kind of like in a, I don't know. I'm just kind of, hold on a second. Let's just remove whoever this is on my page because they're weird. I kind of am just like, I don't know, over it. You know what I mean? You ever just like do something and then you didn't do it? I'm all about that. So anyway, all right. Taking my duo powder. This obviously is not Celeste. This is Anastasia. And I like to take the powder and kind of set the brow. That's why I do this. I feel like it sets the pencil and also fills in the brow nicely. Okay, boom. Brows are done. You see how there was like a game changer on the face? Brows. Don't worry, I'm gonna go in the natural light with you too. Okay, that thing is like falling off the wall to show you the rest. Okay, so now I already blended out the pink, so I'm gonna take this concealer color and just go inner and outer. The other reason why I really like this palette is it comes with a 20 SPF setting powder right here. So it's a translucent setting powder. So this is really great if you're like, I don't know, trying to pack less products. Let's say you were going on vacation. You'd have everything in like right there for you. Not everything that you need, but for your face at least, for your base, concealer, powder. They have a really great translucent setting powder too. I don't know where mine is because when we moved, I had so much makeup and products, like, and I had like moved all my stuff and some of it's in the guest bedroom and I'm just like, I need to really go through and like get rid of the stuff I'm not using anymore because I don't know, why are you holding on to it? It's like, why are you hoarding makeup you're not using? So anyway, I'm gonna go with my pink setting powder. Now this again is the brand One Size. Celeste doesn't have a pink one. And I really love a pink setting powder for my under eye area. Sometimes I even mix the pink with the white in like one of the caps. And I do it together. Other times I do that. And then I go in with my little fluffy brush. I pat it into the Pound Cake, which is from Huda Beauty. Tap out the excess. And as I wipe away the excess pink, I also like to use this to brighten. I feel like the two together, it sets it nicely, but it also brightens it. And then I just take a little bit and going in the areas that tend to get a little shiny. All right. And then, okay. I also, a little tip, because you want to move your foundation down your neck to blend, as well as like your bronzer. And so I will take a translucent setting powder when I'm all done and do my whole neck with it so that my bronzer and stuff doesn't move and I don't look crazy. Plus in Florida, you're just like sweaty, so you need to like set your stuff. Okay, so I'm using this, again, not a Celeste product, but I've been putting this back into my routine, kind of like a setting powder, but it is the Airbrush Bronzer in shade 2 from Charlotte Tilbury. And I've just been using it as like, setting my contour and then going in with the actual bronzer and hitting the 3. So I always talked about the 3. When you put your bronzer on, you want to go whoop, whoop, whoop. That's how you should have it. You don't want to go over your whole face because then you're losing the dimension. All right, so let's brush those bad boys out. Now, another little trick of mine is I will take bronzer, always, and go over my whole eyelid. And then it's always like my base. Like people are always like, what do you do for eyeshadow? And I'm like, I don't really like wearing eyeshadow, to be honest. I'm very boring when it comes to the shadow. It's always like a neutral brown. And then I just take a little bit and do the sides of my nose. And I connect it. So I take it and connect. I feel like it just makes it super seamless. And then I'll do a little bit here. Smoke it out. Sometimes I make that a little darker if it's like real face heat or I'm trying to look super fancy. Let me find, here's a really simple eye. So I do the bronzer and then I'm just gonna go in with this like kind of creamy, has like the slightest hint of shimmer, not much, from my Dibs Beauty palette. It's like this one right here. Put it on the inner and blend with my finger. If that falls off, I'm gonna be very mad. I have this. This is the shade 13. Let me show it to you. It's that like pretty brown, like a little bit of, I guess you could say a shimmer, but I feel like on the eye it doesn't really show up too shimmery. So I just take this and go like this, right here. It's waterproof, creamy. You could even do it under the waterline. Boom, really pretty. That's the shade 13. It's like, it's more like a, I don't know, it's not full on brown, but it's in the brown family. I don't really know how to describe it. All right, then this is my other favorite product. It's the shade 1. It is also a waterproof eyeshadow crayon, and again from Celeste, and I love this to do my inner corner, and I like drag it to meet halfway and use my finger to blend out, and that always opens up my eyes. I feel like my eyes just like pop. We have a new mascara, Be Brave, that Celeste dropped, and you can grab that. I ordered mine the other day. It didn't come in yet, but this is the Nude Look Full Volume, and you guys know I rave about false lashes. These two are really great. It just depends on like my mood and what I feel like using. So today I'm just going to show you this one because I feel like I always show this one, so I want to show you guys. This one's really pretty too. And these mascaras don't bother my eyes, so they're ophthalmology and dermatology tested. So one of the biggest things I like about this mascara is that my eyes are not leaking and running and they're not irritated. Typically, what I have found in the past when I've done my makeup is that not only does my mascara run, but I feel like it irritates my eyes, like as I'm wearing it throughout the day, and this I have no issue with. So it's another perk if you're somebody that like loves to wear mascara but you have sensitive eyes. I would highly recommend trying. Okay, so I would say the main difference between this one and the false lash is that this is like your typical fluffy kind of brush, and this is more of that like rubber. And I do feel like the other one I have to really like work it to get my lashes big, but it's buildable. And then this one is more of like instant build. So it's kind of the differences, but they're both really great. And you could use together, as you see me doing here. And I like using this one on the bottom. I feel like it just gets all the little lashes really good. Okay. It's really hard to do your mascara while talking. What do I need? Blush. Let's do, this is just my favorite palette. I need a new one. It's shot. Look at the pink. The light pink is so pretty. Super pigmented. It's just such a good color. And then I usually just go like this on the whole thing, like the whole quad palette, and blend. All right, let's see. Mascara. And then of course, this is like my new favorite highlighter. It's Dibs. It's a powder, but if you look, mine's like falling apart already. I must have dropped it, but it has like this really creamy consistency. You can use a brush, you can use your finger, and just apply it. And it's so good. I think it was a limited thing. I don't even think this is gonna be something they're always gonna have. I kind of hope they change their mind on that because it's a really good highlighter. I feel like she probably will, and she'll just come out with more shades. This is the one, Moonlit Glow. Okay. What else? I think that's it. Let's just dust away any excess here. Voila. And then I just spray my face. I'm gonna take you into the natural light though, so you could see a true appreciation for this makeup and the glow. Also, wait till your mascara is dry. Take your dry spoolie. The dollar store has dry spoolies. Let me show you. Where are they? Well, now I don't know where they are, but I had like a whole package that I got from the Dollar Tree. So you can just take your dry spoolie and you can just scratch it off. There you go. All right, let's go to the light so you can really see this makeup. Whew. Here we go. I just need a lip and I'm done. But my roots done, so my roots are so light that when I do my, but anyway, super pretty, not heavy at all. Like, I just love it. It's so good. So it's 15% off today. I'll link it on my stories when we're done with this. If you want the direct link, just comment replay when I save this video. Oop, and I'll send it to you. And pretty much everything I used, except for those powders and, I mean, a lot of it was Celeste. So I also, the skincare, while we're on the topic, I've been using the Hydra Masters Revitalizing Cream. I've been using the Age Defying Sunscreen. I've also been using this serum daily and this eye cream, all from Celeste. Their skincare is incredible and affordable. Probably, again, another favorite thing of mine is being able to give you skincare that actually will work and not break the bank. So I really, really love their skincare. This, by the way, is my hack. And if you haven't tried it, trust me and get back to me on it. This is nipple cream. You can get it right on Amazon. It's linked on my highlights too. And the lanolin, as long as you don't have an allergy to it, I probably should have wiped off the makeup that was on here first. Yeah. Hold on. I'm like, why does it look like there's foundation on my lips? There was. It is so good as long as you don't have an allergy to lanolin. Seriously, think about this. It's so freaking good. If you have chapped lips, it's winter, you're just prone to dry lips. It's like really hydrating. And what I love, honestly, is doing like a really pretty neutral liner and just like putting it on because it's like glossy, but hydrating. Don't knock until you try it. All right, love you guys. Bye.